This is crazy. I've never done one of these live videos before, but here I am. Let's see. I don't even know. We're building an audience for you. Alright, I don't know even what that is. I guess I just wanted to, I don't know. I feel I'm literally at a loss for words right now. I'm literally at a loss for words right now. I am not the person that talks about politics typically on my Facebook, just because I gotta be honest with you, I'm one of those people that are completely ignorant. I don't do enough research about facts, and, you know, I need to be better about that. And I almost feel weird saying this, but to be honest with you, I almost didn't vote yesterday. I had full intentions of voting. Shut up, Philip. I love you. I had full intentions of voting. Chelsea and I were going to do our mail-in ballots and whatever. Shit got complicated. Basically, we didn't even get to do that. So we had to go vote in person, and I almost didn't do it. Simply for the fact that I was lazy. Literally. I wish I could give you a better excuse, but it was just that. And yesterday I just had a really heavy heart. In the morning, something came over me. This, I think people's unwillingness to vote is just because they have the mindset of this isn't really going to affect me. This is big picture. This is not going to really affect my day to day. And I think that mindset is probably why I'm not the best voter in the past, but it just hit me that this is going to affect me, and this is important, and this is scary, and who can I be if I'm going to talk shit about Trump and all this shit and not even get my own ass up and vote? And so I decided to just go vote. And I think, I don't know about you guys, but I know I was one of those people that just could not fathom the thought of Trump being president, to the point of there's no way the world is going to let this happen. There's no way America is going to let this happen. We're smarter than that. No way it's going to happen. And last night, just watching the polls, or just watching, the updates with Chelsea, and you slowly seeing it happen. There's, it's one thing to rip the Band-Aid off, and it's okay, it was a close race, Donald Trump is president, but just to see him winning, he dominated this whole thing for the most part, is very scary. And this is the part where I go into some more deep stuff. I'm not the type, like I said, to talk about politics. I'm not the type to victimize myself, I guess you can say. I am black, I am gay, I am a woman, and I don't like to fall victim to these facts about myself, but I'd be a liar if I said that race isn't a big issue in our country, more so now than ever. I never thought in a million years I would see it get to this point in my life where, I don't know, race is this big of a thing. And and again, I don't fall victim to these facts about myself, but I gotta be honest with you, I've never been more scared in my entire life to be in America. And I know it's hard for you guys maybe who don't go through those things to empathize with that fact, but look, a lot of you guys who know me personally, you know that I am a people pleaser. I put on a smile. I am overly cheery and polite and always smiles and positive, because I know I'm black. I know I have these piercings. I'm alternative. I'm gay. I have so many strikes against myself that I feel like I have to constantly overcompensate by being extra friendly or extra nice, because if I'm not, I'm that black girl with a bad attitude, and I hate the idea of ever being labeled like that. I've just never literally been more scared to I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing this video. I don't mean to play pity. I don't mean to cry or anything like that, but I'm genuinely nervous, and I've never felt more uncomfortable to be in my own skin. I've just never felt more comfortable to be in my own skin. And that's coming from someone who takes pride in who I am. I like to think I'm a very confident person for the most part. And I've never felt more uncomfortable. And to have conversations with people who are Trump supporters, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But and I know the media skews a lot of things, and hopefully Trump is not as racist as he comes off, and maybe we'll all be pleasantly surprised and he can go out and actually be a good leader for our country. But having someone like him as the face of our country makes it only okay for other people to act and say and think these things that aren't that shouldn't be the way that the world should. It just shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way. So all I'm saying is, look, you're gonna see rants about me from me on Twitter, on Facebook, on all these things, bitching about the reality of the world that we live in. And I don't mean to play victim, but I'm allowed to feel this way. I'm black, I'm gay, I'm a lesbian. Like, am I even okay to just be myself? Like, I always feel like I have to overcompensate, and I feel it now more than ever, that I'm gonna have to be extra because there are so many racist and terrible people in this world. And I guess it just really, again, I'm not a big political buff, I don't know a lot about a lot of things, but it's really, it was so disheartening to see how many states in this country vote for Trump. It's just sad. And I've never been outside of the country in my entire life. I've never traveled outside the country, and I think for me, it is my goal over the next 2 years to get out of the country and see what other people are like, because I know America is doing everything ass backwards, and I need to see what the rest of the world is like, to just have hope, to know that there are other people outside of this vain country that we live in that don't all think so narrow-minded as some people may. And so I just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. I didn't come on here to play pity. I didn't even plan to cry. I'm really sorry that I'm crying. I hope you guys have a great day. I plan to have a great day. Today fucking sucks. Today fucking sucks. So everybody at work who's watching this right now, be patient with me. I'm probably going to be very quiet. Doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you. I don't have any words right now. So, all right, have a great day, you guys. I love all of you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.